All right, guys, here's the plan for this afternoon. As you can tell, it's actually a nice spring day for a change, and we are going to reseed my backyard. Let me show you what we're going to use to reseed it, because you're going to get a kick out of it. All right, guys, check out this old Jill here. This is an Arrow Cedar 82. I believe it's made by Toro. Yep, Toro Cedar. It's basically what they call an overseeder or a slit cedar. Some people call it a slit cedar, overseeder. You can call it whatever you want. But let me show you how it works. So basically, you got these knives here in the back, and they spin, and they cut a groove in the ground. Then you got these up here that spin. And then the seed comes out of these little bitty tubes up here. Seed tubes, see them? There's one there, one there. So basically what it does is it cuts a groove in the ground. This thing drops the seed in there, and then it kind of, I don't know, halfway closes it up, halfway does this thing. But this thing here is actually made to go on the front of one of those, they call them like an FR series John Deere. They got the mowing deck in the front and the seat. It's this style of a zero turn, I guess. But I bought this Jill on eBay for like 400 bucks. And I rigged it to go on the 3-point hitch in my tractor because I don't have one of those tractors. Works great. There's only one problem. The problem is I gotta do all my planting in reverse. I know, crazy, right? But listen to me. Like a true cedar to go behind the 3-point hitch, like the cheapest one I could find was like $4,000 or $5,000, and that was used. I got $475 in this thing. I'll go backwards twice a year for that. Just what it's gonna be. So it's not ideal, but it don't quite sound as bad as what you think it would be. So we're gonna go fire this thing up, head up here on the hill, and I'll get you some video of planting in reverse. It does usually work better if you can at least remember to put some seed in it. Kind of defeats the purpose if you go fill it up with seed first. So top her off with some good old contractor mix here. See how much I can spill. Come on, baby. Look at that, beautiful. Like we are ready to go. All right, guys, it's hard to explain in this video how steep this hill is, and this tractor is only 2-wheel drive. So as you'll see here in a minute, about the only way I can't go across the hill because I just can't keep the tractor on the hill. And I don't want to go straight up and down it because then the water will get in the grooves and follow it. So what I've kind of devised and done here a few times is basically I just kind of go down the hill at a 45-degree angle, and I keep the seed tubes on the uphill side, so that way the seed kind of hits the disc and then falls down into the slip. It's not a perfect plan, but it's I've done this a few times, and this is kind of what I've got to see that works here. But it's kind of hard to drive in a straight line. You kind of realize that when you're flying a drone over your head, but that's kind of the system. I'll give you guys a couple different shots here of we're going over it. It went pretty good. There was a couple wet spots we had to dodge, but here, yeah, check it out. give you guys a little snippet of what this thing does. Basically, all this thing does is cut a groove in the ground, and you can see it drops the seeds down in that groove. And they don't all make the groove, but that's see all the grooves down through there. The whole idea of it is you don't have to tear up the grass that's already there. You can kind of overseed it. I guess that's what they call it, an overseeder. It's a little bit wet down there. I don't know if you can see it down there, but I think I'm through the wet spot, so I'm gonna keep on going until I run out of grass seed. All right, guys, I'm out of seed, out of time, and about out of daylight. But I got from there all the way over to about right in there. So I don't know how much ground that is. Enough. As you can see, it works. Not quite the most convenient thing to use, but it works. Gonna have a sore neck tomorrow, but grass is planted. Hopefully it comes up green. I'm sure it's gonna be nowhere close to Brandon with Elite Earthworks. If you've seen his yard, it's like a Google Earth landmark. It's ridiculous. I just want my dirt to stay on the hill. That's all I'm after. So fingers crossed, we'll see what happens. Thanks for watching, guys. All right, guys, hope you enjoyed that video. If you just take a few seconds to hit that thumbs up button. If you like what you've seen, hit the subscribe button. If you want to make sure the first person to see the next video, tap the bell. You can also find us on Facebook and Instagram, and we'll see you on the next one.